This is Eryri, a breathtaking part of North Wales that draws visitors in their millions. But this wild landscape can also hold dangers.
It's all loose here.
And when things go wrong, the busiest network of rescue agencies in the country must come together.
We found this female.
Saving lives.
How did I get down there?
In a landscape like no other.
That's a proper job there.
Eryri's spectacular scenery is no secret. But there's another hidden world here too. One that lies below the surface.
That is amazing.
Let it zip, Brit.
Caves and mines, they're incredibly exciting places to go off and explore.
Long way in it.
There's abseil ropes, cable bridges,
Oh my God, the wiggle.
all sorts of obstacles. But these are not maintained. It's not an adventure park. If something does go wrong,
Oh my God.
That looks horrendous.
you can't phone from underground, you can't communicate. So you're going to be there for quite some time before help can come.
It's late September.
I think we're going to have a whole lot of fun today. I have always been interested in the mountains and trying to get really good experiences with my children. Doing something like that is really wholesome and it just builds so many skills.
Really started to enjoy doing the more outdoor stuff with my mum, learning all that comes with it.
Experienced climber Kate has brought her 15-year-old son Dragon and his friend Josh to explore one of Eryri's abandoned mines.
Just got interesting. Come on, Dragon. I love the fact that we could be walking on ground and there's some other world underneath. It's like gold.
They've chosen an established route between two mines that runs through a complex network of tunnels, taking explorers in on one side of the mountain and bringing them out on the other. It's several kilometres long and up to 130 metres deep in places, with zip lines, rope bridges, and even a boat.
Here comes Josh coming down our second abseil.
We did think, oh yeah, this is going to be good. But then once we got in there, we were like, oh, this is really good.
A Via Ferrata underground, I've got to love it.
It's a really cool cave. This might be my favourite.
Around 3 hours into the route,
Nice.
they reach an underground lake. 50 metres wide and up to 60 metres deep. There's only one way across the ice-cold water.
There was just a rope that was hanging in the water. So me and Josh started pulling this rope, and there was a canoe on the end of this rope. It was just insane.
One by one, they need to abseil down into the canoe and pull themselves to the other side of the lake.
I can see you actually.
This is like the most insane thing.
I went across first just because I always like to make sure that it is safe. And then Josh was safe as well.
But on Dragon's turn, there's a problem.
I just stood on the wrong spot. Just sunk.
You're waist deep.
I was panicking. I was struggling to climb back out. All the rock was crumbling off the wall because it's all slate.
The boat just went under.
I was in the water for probably a minute, freezing cold. I started crying. It was just not happening.
Dragon manages to pull himself out of the water onto a rock.
Dragon is too heavy to get on the boat, which is very old and sinking.
and he can't get across this water and he's stuck on the other side.
On a second attempt, the boat sinks again, meaning Kate has no way to get back to Dragon. The best she can do is put his survival bag in the canoe and send it over to him.
The most important thing was get Dragon into some warm clothes. He was at risk of hypothermia, and the worry and the concern around that was massive. It was at that point that I knew that I needed to go and get help.
But they're deep below ground, with no mobile phone signal. Kate decides to get help, so she leaves the boys together and returns to the surface alone.
That was one of the most difficult decisions I probably have made, I would say, in my lifetime. I knew how scary that was going to be for them.
Kate has managed to get out there. At the moment, me and Dragon are stuck here for we don't know how long yet. Dragon? You still okay, yeah? We've been in here for quite a while. Kate still hasn't come back.
Around 2.5 hours after leaving the boys, Kate reaches the surface.
I've got out. When I saw the light, yeah, there was a huge element of relief.
Police emergency.
I've gone and done an underground quarry, and my son took a boat, and basically the whole thing's just sunk. Just so scared. He's 15. I'm just so worried that he's going to get hypothermia. I've left both boys, and they're down there on their own.
For now, there's nothing more she can do.
I'm worried about you. I'm worried about both of you. Massively worried.
North Wales Police deploys specialist volunteers from Cave Rescue.
It's looking like he's been submerged in the boat lake.
We had about 17 team members. We had a stretcher, we had boats, we had ropes.
They also call in help from Aberglaslyn Mountain Rescue to get the team and all their equipment on site.
You lot go then.
Yep. We are now sitting at one end of the access. Our other team is at the other end of the access. We are going to do logistical support whilst Cave Rescue are going in to get them.
Three of us went into the mine initially, with the rest of the team coming up behind us. We made our way towards the lake, but searching in some of the other areas.
Did you think you heard something then? Hello? No, it's not here. Hello?
It's now been 4 hours since Kate left the boys, and the team are worried they might panic and try to find their own way out, making the search even harder.
Like, just the whole thing's gone haywire.
My main worry, once we'd been under there for quite a decent time, I sort of got the idea in my head that Kate had tried so hard to get out that she could have fallen, and then nobody knows that she's there. That point started worrying me a lot.
I am freezing my feet. I cannot feel my feet anymore.
The whole time I was down there, I didn't stop shivering.
It's the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in my life, ever.
Hello? Hello? Oh. Hello? It's Cave Rescue. You all right? Just stay where you are.
Yeah, she's cold.
When I heard their voices, the relief that I just felt, I was like, oh my God.
How you doing?
That is one cold leg.
Yeah.
So relieved. All of the stress that was built up just went.
I can win you in 5 minutes.
He gave me a flask full of hot chocolate, gave me some warm clothes.
Now you may find it's slightly easier to kind of sideways on with one foot going in from each side.
He got me across and Josh was just sitting there in like a survival bag all wrapped up.
Hello? Hello. We have an update, Steve? Yeah, we've got the 2 lads. The rest of the guys are on the way out with kit. Oh, good stuff.
We went into a cave at like 11 o'clock and we got out at like 9.
This is the best of all outcomes, eh? That's really cool. Yeah, it is, yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
I was also quite embarrassed. All these people going through the trouble just to get us to.
Right, where's my mum?
I think she's on the other side.
I was so proud, you know, so proud of both of them.
Thank you so much for coming out and helping and getting them back safe. I really appreciate it.
You look at people getting rescued and you always think, like, yeah, like it happens, but it won't happen to me until it does.
These are amazingly adventurous places to go off and explore, but they are hazardous environments.
We've gone a lot worse, so I think we got very lucky on this occasion, and thanks for everyone turning up. You did a great job.
I remember just having this huge weight off. Like, okay, it's over.
No 2 jobs are the same, but one thing is constant. Eryri's rescuers are always up for the challenge.
You can come across any sort of landscape. If it's in the woods, if it's up on a hillside or a climbing crag, we will try our best to get there.
But the terrain here can be deceptive, and casualties don't have to be at the top of a mountain to be out of reach.
Police emergency. On a walk by myself, I'm fallen into the bog. My back's going to spasm, gone up to my waist. I'm in pain. I'm not going to get back out.
A walker is stranded in a bog just north of Porthmadog, near the shore of Llyn Cwm Ystradlyn, half a mile from the nearest road. North Wales Police dispatched the team from nearby Aberglaslyn Mountain Rescue.
I'm not that familiar with this area. It says bog, but you know, you're usually in some sort of boggy marshland. When we got to base, our team leader Drew had wellies, and you're like, oh, he doesn't often bring wellies. What does he know that we don't know?
So when we got up to Cwm Ystradlyn, we drove the vehicles on the track which runs around the outside of the valley. We knew where the casualty was, we had a good location for them.
Just to the left of the rocks on the dark green, he's really hard to make out. But
black. He's wearing black.
He's black with a little
and
face.
I can just see his face above it. Yeah, he's right, our left.
The casualty is no more than 600 metres away. It should be a straightforward job.
A lakeside walk, not that long. If you look on the map, it's flat. It's got a footpath that goes all the way round.
But
What's it like?
he's on the wrong side of a very wet marsh.
Oh, be careful on underground, guys. Massive divots and quite boggy.
I don't think I kind of could have predicted just how hard that ground was to cross, especially with kit on our backs.
The bog, the Bog of Doom.
Oh.
It is really, really hard work. Every 4th or 5th step, you're disappearing into boggy, marshy ground.
Are you even pulling?
Strong, young, physical person. Think, I can take on a bog, it's fine, we walk through bogs all the time.
It's easier to carry it than push it.
Until you actually get into this bog.
He's down. Are you all right, Drew? My wellies are wet.
After about 60, 70 metres, everything was just a battle.
We're literally in the wettest patch of it.
You know, I'm 6 foot, and I was 4 foot in bog for some of that rescue.
Bridge here.
Eventually, the team make it across the boggy ground and to the waiting casualty.
We knew he had a slipped disc, had quite a lot of back surgery, and I think he'd just been given the go-ahead by his doctors to go out again and explore in the outdoors a little bit, so a bit rough for him.
Situation move at the moment. Stand by it.
Are you okay there?
Yeah. Right, so just let's do brufen and paracetamol.
You've got to reassess how you're actually going to get the person out, because we don't want to be carrying this guy with a bad back in a stretcher. It's going to be wobbling around and jerking around. We're going to be falling over.
Knowing how hard it was to get to the injured man, the team quickly decide their chances of getting him out on foot are small.
Is it available? We're going to...
At the minute, so fingers crossed.
OK.
And put in a request for the Coastguard helicopter.
And then just kind of roll over into it as gently as you can. You got it, good lad, go on, good lad, go on, good lad.
A cloud is rolling in, but we are some 600 metres baseline.
Is it coming? It's coming. We're good. Have you been in a helicopter before? Oh, mate.
It takes the helicopter a matter of minutes to reach them from its base in Caernarfon.
We tried to get the casualty on a stretcher and then tried to move him over that ground. We would have ended up calling the helicopter, but it might have been an hour and a half later.
He's previously had a slip disc, and he's self-diagnosed himself with another slip disc, and everything indicates that he's correct.
Brave! Eyes on!
It's always a relief when the helicopter's coming, and it's also just really cool when a helicopter is coming to you. At what point in life does a helicopter fly directly to you and land next to you?
Hey! Okay, you all right?
But even getting the casualty the final few metres to the helicopter is proving difficult.
There was a deep 3 foot wide stream that we'd have to cross.
And there was a little bridge next to it, but this bridge was too narrow and it was a slippery piece of slate.
They can't get any closer, so the helicopter will have to hover and winch the casualty up from where he is.
Once they went into a hover, we all had to take a little bit of cover, so ducked down and got low.
Grass is blowing everywhere, everyone's jackets is blowing everywhere. And Owen has the most magnificent beard. It's not like this piece of rubbish. This thing is like solid, but in the downdraft you can see it just jiggling.
Two and a half hours after calling for help, the casualty is safely on his way to Ysbyty Gwynedd in Bangor.
Wild.
So we do that?
If 936 couldn't come in, almost certainly have had to get another team in, maybe 2 other teams.
I really don't know if we'd have got him over that wall.
I think we could have been there for 3 hours waiting for people and then at least another 2 or 3 to manhandle the stretcher to the vehicles.
It is quite deep in place.
Well, that's the difference the helicopter makes.
No such luck for the mountain rescue volunteers, though. They'll have to go back the way they came, and every bit as gracefully.
Well, I think that this was... You're being filmed looking like true heroes here, gents.
Leave it as you found it, leave no trace.
Oh,
no. Through thick and thin, for Eryri's rescue teams, this landscape is a way of life.
Dwi wedi cael magu yn Eryri. Mae 'na fynydd 10 munud ffordd 'na. Os ydych chi eisiau mynd I lan y môr, mae 10 munud y ffordd arall.
I've lived up here for the last 10 years now. There's nowhere else in the UK that I'd rather be. It is just beautiful.
But when people need help in hard-to-reach places, it can take all their skills to get them out.
I fi, does na nunlla gwell. Mae bob dim yma, ond mae o'n dod hefo'i risgs.
Ambulance service. We're walking up Fairy Glen and she's gone and slipped over the cliff edge and landed on loads of jaggedy rocks. How far did she fall? Very, very, very far.
48-year-old mum Jodie has fallen 20 feet near Betws y Coed. She's badly hurt, but is in a deep ravine at Ffos Anoddun, also known as Fairy Glen. The ambulance crew are first on scene.
Oedd hi reit ger yr afon. Pan nathon ni gyrraedd y lleoliad, oedden ni'n gwybod oedden ni'n gorau cael Mountain Rescue gael i allan o lle oedd hi.
Paramedics call in Ogwen Valley Mountain Rescue to help.
She's taken an unwitnessed fall, and the ambulance have specified a horizontal lift.
This situation has the potential to be huge, catastrophic injuries.
Mobile 2, we're just arriving on scene, so you can brief us at scene, over.
I'll send Paul and the crew down with med kit first, and we'll follow down with the ropes.
The casualty is with the bottom of the set of steps across approximately 10 metres the bouldery ground.
Jodie's in shock. The paramedics have given her pain relief, but they suspect she has serious injuries.
Ffôl o hi di gael, mae yna risg o wrach torri cefn, torri gwddw.
Ambulance people, is there anything else you require from a medical perspective? Just the evacuation.
Ni'n poeni fwy fod adrenalin di cicio fewn a fod a masgio lot o injuries oedd gen I hi lle.
So she's fallen from up there, down here, and got her across here.
No.
Concern is the hip on this side, and obviously pelvis there.
She urgently needs a scan at hospital, but first, Mountain Rescue have to work out how to get her out of the gorge.
Are you going down, Chris?
I'm going down.
Hurry, Chuck. Could you just drag that down for me? No, it's 100 metres. The right leg.
Okay.
With a rope system set up, Si does another assessment of Jodie's injuries to work out how they can safely move her.
We need to get you from that to that. Yeah, we're zone on. But what I don't want to do is for you to do anything and make anything worse. All right, can you just look up for me? Ah! Yeah. Okay. Fine. Again, say again.
Keep looking on the head, look.
Is it sore in there? Yeah. Not
There. If someone has spinal or pelvic or hip fractures, the last thing on earth you want to really do is move them because you could make things worse. But Jodie can't sit on a boulder next to Fairy Glen for the rest of her life.
So what we'll do, we're going to put you in a full immobilisation, which will just keep you nice and still until we scan you at hospital, all right?
Yeah.
Fab. Yeah. There are two ways of doing this, okay? Either you try and move yourself, or we lie you back and then we move you.
I can't way. Cope with you moving there, honestly.
On 3.
Big lift, Matt.
1, 2, 3.
No!
Tried to move, and as soon as I moved, the pain was really, really bad. There was pain in the middle of my spine, and my right leg particularly was really, really painful in the groin area in my hip.
Nice deep breaths. Slowly out. That's good.
Go, nice.
Nice deep breath in.
Brilliant.
Breathe in.
Really well.
Go on, breathe in. That's it. Doing great. That's exactly what we needed.
Can I have just pause a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, yeah, push on it. Go on.
Oh, beautiful. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Ideal.
She's done it. Now the team needs to ensure her injuries aren't made worse when they move her out of the gorge.
Okay, we're going to squeeze your pelvis slightly now. Off you go, Tim. Just make sure it's just yeah. Deep breath.
They fit what's called a pelvic binder tightly over her hips to reduce the risk of a serious internal bleed.
What's really uncomfortable?
That thing. Okay, which is it touching in a particular place that's uncomfortable? Have a think of
the bottom of my back.
Pan ydych chi'n iwsio'r pelvic binder, mae'n gorau bod yn lle specific, a mae'n gorau bod yn skin, a mae'n gorau twsiad y croen lle. Diolch yn beth neis.
I'm going to truss you up like a turkey now, Jodie.
With Jodie as comfortable as possible,
Happy show?
Yeah, this way.
it's time to get her out.
There you go. Floating on air, you see?
Nice and slow.
The terrain was really challenging.
Can't feel a thing.
The boulders meant that there was no flat footing.
Take it on the road.
They were wet and slippery.
Stations, all stations. This is a
Slowly, slow it down a bit.
Step up right. Right, please. Don't get through.
Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Gynnach chi yr allt i fynd â hi o'na hefyd.
Here's the boulder swag. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to lift and move a metre forwards.
Yeah.
Sa'n un o wedi gallu neud o heb y tîm achub.
1, 2, 3. Lift and go forward slowly. Move right slightly if you can, Chris.
Maen nhw'n neud o edrych mor hawdd.
Okay, well, if you're happy to keep going like this.
They were in control, they knew what they were doing. I felt really, really safe.
Is that still working for you, Jodie? If your breathe is still chugging away. Excellent, okay.
More than 5 hours since Jodie's fall, she's finally in the ambulance on her way to hospital.
So I was in hospital for 9 days. I found out that I'd fractured my pelvis on both sides and chipped my spine.
Jodie was incredibly lucky. She had a really nasty fall with potentially life-changing implications.
Oedden ni reit amazed fo hi heb di brifo'n waith achos oedd o'n goblin o drop lle de.
Without any specialist help, literally, I would still be there.
Mountain Rescue's bread and butter is getting poorly broken people out of really tricky situations and bring people home from, one of the worst days of their lives.